Hey guys, welcome back to Diecast Reviews. So, a review on the 2024 version of NASCAR Lightning McQueen. Now, we did have the NASCAR line out back a few years ago, 2021, 2022. And now 2 years later, it is back. I'm not really sure why Mattel decided to reintroduce it. I'm not complaining. I thought the first line was great. I really liked kind of the creativity that they had with it. It seems like Mattel just kind of had fun designing kind of new race cars and new next gens. So I didn't mind the first line whatsoever, and I'm glad that it's back. But yeah, I'm not sure why it's back, and it is a little bit more disappointing this time around. We'll get into that in a second. But McQueen here, definitely not disappointing whatsoever. It is a brand new version of Lightning McQueen, a brand new NASCAR version of him, and he does look great. It's like more of like a Rusty's Radiator Springs kind of McQueen, but take a look at that. So you can see new for 2024. Got a bunch of different languages here. This is kind of like an international card, but it's sold in the U.S., so I'm not sure. Got some languages there. But now, what is pretty cool about these are the last kind of card releases that have the blister packs and a name tag here. Obviously, you've got moved all to the kind of airtight packaging, but these ones here still have the Bristols because these are blisters because these are from Vietnam. So pretty cool. Now, I do have the McQueen back from 2021. NASCAR version of McQueen. You can see the packaging styles almost identical. Of course, here they had this version of McQueen on the card art. Here they did actually change up the card art to have this new version of McQueen, which is pretty cool. That they actually went through all that work to change the image there. But you can see other than that, the patches are the same. So you got the metal logo here is down here. They've moved it. They've added the new for 2024 sticker. You can see it's international. You've got 3 languages here. You've got only 1 there. So on the back, you had the other cars. Whereas here on the back, you just have McQueen and a bunch of languages. Again, I don't know why it's international, but there you go. These are sold in America, of course. I like this, so yeah, I don't know. But yeah, made in Vietnam. You can see, look, I know the last cars made in Vietnam. Everything else moved over to Thailand. Now, as I was saying, before we open them up, the reason, no cars on the back here, the reason that this is a more disappointing line is because all of the other cars in this set, this wave, I guess, I'm not sure if they're going to do more, but we'll call it wave 1 for now. McQueen is obviously new. All the other ones are just metallic versions of NASCAR Next Gens they've already done. So it's Ryan Inside Laney, Carson Ace Dillon, Bubba Wheelhouse, William Byrup, and Go Logano. They've all re-released them in metallic versions. So they do look pretty cool in their metallic paint jobs. I'm not going to lie. I'll do reviews on them in the future. But they are just metallic. They're not new. It would have been really cool to see a new paint job for all of them. That would be sick. But they didn't do them. And they've also not released all of them. Rowdy Riven Bush, probably the most popular NASCAR release, if I had to guess, is not out. Chase Racelet is an interesting one. They haven't released Danny Suarez and Eric Almirola as well. Not sure why. Although, I don't know. Eric Almirola, who Eric Almirola is based on, has retired. So maybe that's why they haven't released him. Rowdy Riven Bush. He has changed numbers. He's no longer 18. He's 8. Maybe why they didn't release him. I don't know about the other two, though. Chase Racelet seems like Chase Elliott would be a very popular release. But regardless, they haven't released them. And no Taco mid-next, which is kind of what everyone is hoping for. Who knows? Maybe we'll get them in Wave 2, and maybe Taco mid-next gen will be coming. Maybe they'll create some more sponsors or stuff. I don't know. But, yeah, that's enough rambling. Let's get Lightning McQueen here out of the package. Now here is the NASCAR Lightning McQueen out of the package, and he does look very cool. First though, let's start off with this pit barrier. This has also kind of become a relic of the past. They used to do a whole line. I think 2016, they did a whole line just based on these pit barriers. I think it was kind of like an Amazon exclusive, but it ended up like hitting stores like Meijer and stuff like that. Kroger probably as well. And yeah, I don't know, that was kind of random that they did. Yeah, I think that actually lasted for 2016 and 2017. Point is, these have become a relic of the past. They did that then, but now with the new packaging, kind of impossible to do it unless they put it in a special line like this. And here you go. And since they've kind of incorporated a lot of the special lines, like GRC is now going to be part of the main line. Again, kind of hard to do, but here you go. For the NASCAR version, they are back, which is pretty cool. Now, it's a really cool pit sign here. You've obviously got the Willie's Butte there in the background. Rusty's 95. So you've got McQueen, you've got a sponsor, and you've got Radiator Springs. Pretty cool there. bit bare indeed. Nothing on the back, of course, and these are kind of hollow. So these are, these are plastic, and this is a sticker actually, but these are pretty cool. And yeah, they did a whole thing of them back in the day. I think they also put these in the Cars 3 packaging at one point. I'm pretty sure, or they put the never mind, they put the signs or pit signs, which is a similar idea to that. But anyways, here we go. There's the expression. I think he's got a pretty cool expression. Definitely one of the more unique expressions of McQueen. I guess you've got his well, I guess it's his right. Looking at him, it's his left, but it's his right eyebrow that is raised, and the other one on the right here, but it's his left eyebrow kind of lowered there. Pretty cool. Got a nice smile there as well. Nice set of teeth. He's got blue eyes. Yeah, pretty cool expression there. Now here, the logo here is really cool. It's obviously a very kind of new version of the Rust-eze logo. We've never seen this one before. They've kind of gotten rid of the whole circle. There's no lightning bolt in the background, but you've got Willie's Butte, which is why I kind of call this kind of a Radiator Springs Rust-eze crossover, because you're going to see there's a lot of Radiator Springs kind of imagery here, this being kind of the main one as well. I think this looks pretty cool. Honestly, I wish this was kind of like a McQueen paint job that appeared in some movie, short, Cars on the Road. If they do Cars on the Road Season 2, this has got to, be there if they ever show McQueen or the Rust-eze paint job, because this is really cool. Yeah, I mean, that's a really cool paint job. And then you've got kind of like a little thing here in the background, kind of like a semicircle. Kind of like what they had in Cars on the Road, actually. But, yeah, that's a really cool Rust-eze logo, and very unique. Whoever came up with that did a nice job. You can see his sponsors that, of course, are contingency sponsors, are all kind of Radiator Springs businesses. You've got Sally's Cozy Cone there. You've got Fillmore's there. I think Lizzie's Curio Shop is there. So, yeah, you've got all the Radiator Springs sponsor here. Businesses as sponsors on the side. I think they also did this back in, I want to say 2013, 2014, or 2015. Back in those days, they had a Target exclusive Radiator Springs McQueen. That was Cars 2 McQueen, metallic, but the sponsors were Radiator Springs. And I think the logo may have been different. It was definitely not a WGP logo. And yeah, I think they had, instead of all null and WGP, they had the Radiator Springs buildings or shops as sponsors. Kind of reminds me of that. Yeah, that was the first time they really did that, and they've kind of used it. I think they've used it a couple times since that, Radiator Springs shops as sponsors. So that's pretty cool. You've got kind of the really interesting tires. McQueen always has red tires, right? It's just kind of a new thing here from McQueen. You've got these spoked wheels. Got Lightyear there, obviously. Not the next gen text, but you have the spoked rims with Lightyear there. Looks pretty cool. Got 95 there, and then this is really cool. This is high IQ creativity here. I mean, whoever did this should get a raise. You can see that they've used Willie's Butte here as kind of to mimic the lightning bolt on McQueen. I mean, this is genius stuff. I can't believe we haven't seen this before. No one's ever come up with this before. I mean, it's great. It does look like a lightning bolt, especially if you look at it from a distance. That just looks like a lightning bolt, but if you look closely, it is Willie's Butte. That is really, really cool stuff, and a great way to pay homage to Radiator Springs, which is why I really do like this design so much, because it's a mix of Rust-eze, McQueen sponsor in racing, and mix of his kind of town, his home in Radiator Springs. So you got Rust-eze there in the back. I also do like how this yellow line kind of doubles as like a little stripe, and also kind of the base of Willie's Butte there. Go to the back, Rust-eze as well. You've got that same kind of yellow stripe, kind of imitates almost like a rookie stripe. Obviously it's not, but kind of looks like when you got a little checkerboard pattern down there. It's kind of interesting. Yep, the Rust-eze there. And on this side, it is the same. Got that Willie's Butte again. Actually, that checkerboard pattern goes along the bottom here all the way around as well. Got 95 there, yep. Rust-eze. Looks really cool. On the roof, you have, looks to be kind of like a classic 95 logo, actually. Which is pretty cool. I mean, you're just taking stuff from all kind of McQueen's. You've got the signature there on the roof as well. You've got a nice big Rust-eze logo there on the spoiler, which is black, but looks nice. Anyway, so let's compare him to some other McQueens here. Let's start off with comparing him just to the Cars 1 McQueen, because there's some inspiration here from that. And also, you can see obviously the models are different. But There's the Rusty's logo. There's the difference where I was talking about. You got the circle there. Almost like a next-gen Rusty's logo, right? Because you've got rid of all the medicated bumper ointment. And the rear end formula stuff, all that is gone, all the extra text. So almost like a next-gen Rusty's logo there. But you can see where the numbers I was talking about, where they are basically identical on the roof there. Kind of took that part from the Cars One version of McQueen. You can see how that works as a lightning bolt pretty nicely. Also kind of got the same rookie stripe there, obviously not meant to be a rookie stripe, but kind of funny there. That is Cars 1 McQueen. Let's take a look at Cars 3 McQueen, Rusty's Racing Center McQueen, or not Rusty's Racing Center, Rusty's McQueen from the start of the movie. I don't know why this is called Rusty's McQueen and the other one, Cars 3 McQueen, whatever. But, yeah, I mean, they kind of... See, this Rusty's logo is also no more, where it's just kind of a text, kind of changed to that. This lightning bolt. I've also kind of enjoyed how they moved the number up a little bit to the left to make way for that lightning bolt Willie's Butte thing. Pretty cool. Got Rusty's there in the back there. So yeah, you can see there's inspiration taking from a bunch of different McQueens. Here is just another metallic McQueen. I reviewed this one recently, actually. Rusty's Racing Red McQueen, which is just this one is also kind of a wacky one because this one's got a bunch of different like elements to it. It's on the Cars 3 mold with the Cars 1 logos. Yeah, this one's just a little strange, but the red is actually different. The shades of red are different. This is definitely kind of a metallic shiny red, whereas this one's just more of a darker red, but it still is metallic, so I don't know. But they do look pretty nice together as well. Yeah, this is Cars 3 McQueen on the Cars 3 mold, but with the Cars 1 logos. And all the yellow, obviously, and silver. So, yeah, I mean, let me know what you guys think of this NASCAR McQueen. First of all, have you found it? It is hitting Walmart stores right now about, well, I'm recording this July 14th, so about this time it's hitting Walmart stores in the United States. It's a Walmart exclusive, obviously, as the other NASCAR line was, although I wouldn't put it past to see it show up in some stores like Ross and stuff. I think the other NASCAR line showed up there at one point too. But yeah, let me know if you guys have found it yet. Will you be picking up the whole line, or will you just be picking up McQueen, or if you've missed out on some of the other ones that like Bubba Wheelhouse, I think that kind of wave. The second wave of racers was a little rarer, so if you missed out on something like Bubba Wheelhouse, Roddy Irvin, Bush, well, they haven't made him yet. But if you missed out on Bubba Wheelhouse, will you be picking him up? Will you be picking up McQueen? Will you be picking them all up? Let me know that in the comment section below. And yeah, what are your thoughts here on NASCAR Lightning McQueen? Honestly, this is probably one of the better variations of McQueen, probably one of my favorites. Honestly, has to kind of shoot up the rankings to one of my favorite versions of McQueen. Really like the kind of mix between Rusty's and Radiator Springs, and the Lightning Bolt Willie Butte is genius. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff, and I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye.